This episode of 3DMs and a Tale is brought to you by...
Back in the days of old, there was a place where death could not take hold. Among the rattlesnakes and buzzards danced a different form of dread. The undead. This place, mysterious and unkind, had left the order of the natural world behind. Stop me if you've heard this one before. I'm not here to tell your story anymore. You were there, after all, with the vampires, warm bloods, and thralls. Today, you have a grave that you won't use, and a body with life you aren't afraid to lose. You're folk that death cannot add to their tally. Welcome to the horror of Death Valley. Death Valley, a Western horror tabletop role-playing game. Coming to Backer Kit October 2025.
Welcome to 3DMs and a Tale. This is a fun bonus episode here at the end of Season 3. We are doing a fun little thing I like to call a commentary episode where we have gathered both the production crew, Moose and Will, as well as everyone else from the cast from, you might guess it by the cast itself, from the Magus, Eddington, Amarantel, the Second House of Reindal episode, plus the chicken sandwich. We actually don't even have a confirmed name on that episode at the time of this recording, but you know what we're talking about. I'm Aaron, your host, complimentary DM, and tonight we don't even have to worry about a dice roll or anything. I'm just going to hand this off to Colton, or actually we'll go alphabetical. We're going to hand this off to the other Aaron to introduce himself, do their plugs, and then we're going to get started with watching over Magus's episode and providing our own viewpoints on what the fuck was happening throughout that episode. So, Aaron, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I am waking up from a nap that made me forget the century that I'm in. I make games and will make you buy them or I'll be real sad. You can find me at criticalkit.co.uk. Holy shit, I remembered. Let's go. I promise I'm not drunk. I'm just waking up. I was the DM for this episode. I think I did a pretty good job.
And you can also find his other socials at Gedwin at Table Nights Entertainment, Twitch, and the upcoming release is the Death Valley TTRPG to be released in the next year, in 2026, in October 2026 or 2025.
2025.
2025. So
now.
So it might already be out by the time this publishes. Actually, in any case,
that is possible.
This is likely going to come out like in November. So go find that, go play that, go read that. Thank you. Colton, take it away.
My name is Colton, otherwise known as the Warbeard DM, and you can find all of my stuff by going to thewarbearddm.com.
Fantastic.
I was playing Joshua, the sage with dementia.
This is true. I was playing Aegon. I forgot to add that. I was playing the Aegon, just the classic, just old guy in the room. Nothing too special other than being blind. Which is it was a recurring quality of it. Jolly?
Hello, I'm JollySaintClick, also known as Nick here. You can find me by searching JollySaintClick on all of the socials, and the ones that I'm on, I'll pop up. If I don't show up on those, I'm not there. My character's main quirk was that he was rich, therefore he was also stupid, as is the case in real life, always. I don't remember my character's name, which is a thing of me being stupid, but I am rich in friendship. So that's why I can't remember what my character
You
was.
also got to play a different character.
Do what?
It was Leland Greensboro.
Leland Greensboro. Right. That's who I was.
But you also got to play two characters, is what I
Oh,
was
yeah,
saying.
I also got to be Daddy Warbones. I can't remember what his name is.
Magus Eddington Amarantel of the second house of Reindal. You put some fucking respect on his name.
We'll get there in the episode. We'll get there in the episode.
Hey, let's get these intros.
Spoiling it.
Let's get these intros out of the way. Jolly, Nick, I know your real name, but also fuck you and this long-standing bit that we're running. Production side, Moose, go ahead and plug yourself if you got anything.
I'm Rick the Moose, literally everywhere. I do cool shit sometimes. That's pretty much it.
Fantastic. Will, you want to plug anything?
My name is Will, and I have no socials because I'm not very social.
Yay, introversion.
That's so fucking based.
Hell yeah. I'm envious.
Alrighty. Let's get this started. Oh god, my brain. How's this gonna... I have to do that, I bet. That can work. M's and... Oh god, that hurt. How's it sounding? Tail. My name is Aaron.
Sounds fine.
And I'm joined by 3 lovely individuals tonight here for a round of improvised D&D. If you don't know what 3 DMs and a Tale is, it's a D&D styled improv show where we get together a batch of players and experienced dungeon masters, tabletop players, and anyone that's really funny, creative, and we run each other pretty much through a story. So how's this going to work? It's going to be just a simple dice roll to pick who is going to be. It's going to speed run this unless anyone has anything to.
I was about to say, where's the scene select? God damn it!
Right.
It is like
yeah, you can go next.
Hello, Valley, a undead western.
if you skip like 6 minutes in, that's all the
that took a lot.
intros.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
People are dying by the thousands.
Oh.
There has been an
Win table nights. Brian. Oh wait. What we do for our allow if there aren't. Where's the Brian? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Any other comments and questions before we get started, gentlemen? Because I want to capture this moment right here, actually.
Fuck you.
Wonderful. Alrighty. I am 1, Colton is 2, and Bryant is 3. I'm really scared about this right now. That is a 6.
Fucking shit! God damn it! Every fucking time!
I love how Nick is just flexing like he won something when he wasn't even on the list of potential victims of the dice roll.
Listen, there was only one person who vocalized that they specifically did not want to DM, and so it's one of those things where sometimes a bad time is a good time. I play a lot of board games where that's like the main fun of the game is when everyone else is miserable. So I was living in this moment.
He had to flex on him.
I also love the fact that I turned fucking purple. That's how you know my rage was genuine.
Yeah, you went grimace mode.
I was full on Thanosing this bitch.
Let's go!
motherfucking. It's fine.
Caveat,
He said lying.
2 things. 1, there's a little ducky in here for everyone at home. There's a little ducky.
I fucking hate your duck.
And the funny thing is that Colton was far more willing to be DM tonight, and I wanted to see Nick and Bryant fight each other. But we will let the dice play out. But while Aaron gets, I'll give Aaron a second to get his head together. It takes a long time for that. Soft insult there. What we do for our RNG generator in this show, because looking down at dice or moving cameras and all that silliness is not very good for the show. Everyone should have a deck of cards to allow for their RNG pull. The entire purpose out of everyone will be to draw their card on a skill check to denote if they will have moderate or contested success with it.
Quick note, my eyes were fucking burning this entire goddamn production, by the way.
From
I don't
what?
know why. I don't know. They just started burning the second we started, so I itched them, which of course made it worse. I just wanted it to know that I suffered far more than I normally do for you fucking nitwits.
I love you too, buddy.
Appreciate me.
I miss you too. Rates and suits apply. Jokers are included. It's a 54 card deck. So if a Joker is drawn, that is the supreme card, and your eyes do look like you're crying right now a bit. Like,
Yeah, that's if you watch throughout the whole episode, make a fucking counter for how many times I touch my eyes. The number will be above 20.
Paperclip activated will be a fantastical, something fantastical will happen inside of that situation. So that should break down the basic mechanics, the responsibilities. Now myself, Colton, and Nick will need to come up with gesture in the wrong direction. Characters as Mr. Aaron Justin Gedwin, Table Knights Bryant, pulls a place, a thing, a narrative, an odd job.
Some kind of noun. Yeah.
Straight out of my ass. Okay.
Quite cavernous.
Did you really have to say that out loud?
Yes. This is the commentary episode. Am I not commentating? Are you not entertained?
Leave a comment if you liked the bit about the
Kingdom of Valais has been at war for the past 3 months. Prior to this, there has been an unprecedented period of peace, 1,000 years. None of your people, no war. The edges and borders of this country have been ravaged and caused irreparable harm. People are dying by the thousands, and no one wants to fight because they don't know how to. The three of you have been gathered as a council of great sages, wise men or women or whomever gender, and sorcerers, scientists, to devise some sort of solution. As the Grand Council begins, there is a weathered table that has not seen use in the 1,000 years prior. It is covered in thick layers of dust, cobweb, and detritus. Someone comes in, begins wiping it down, prepping the area. Solomon, yours is the first sage to arrive. From where do you hail? Whom do you represent among the people of this kingdom? And why has the council, why does the council have you in its place?
The oldest of the scribes from the edges of the kingdom that has kept his town together. I've been there a long time, so long I've lost my sight. I've been guided here by both memory and kindness of the kingdom. I have been entrusted with the town, but the town is soon to be ransacked and is not safe. So I have come both to the palace for this council, as well as to urge action, and we must find a solution in the archives, in the histories, in something to stop this ravaging of our home. I have no idea how good, bad, or ugly my performance is in this episode, just pulling out this very low, labored thinking talking. But at least I kind of stuck with it. That's about all I've got.
I liked it. And I liked it, especially as it progresses, like that, you talking there, like it gets progressively slower.
You get
Like that was
smoother
you
into
get-
it too. So
Yeah,
like,
you get
yeah,
smoother and
it's slow,
slower.
but it sounds like you're talking like you were talking, as opposed to at the beginning, it sounds like you're trying to figure out how you're talking, which is
Right.
also how I sounded when I started saying what was going on, because I was, at the beginning, everybody's starting to build whatever the fuck it is that they're building.
Yeah.
And then like 20 minutes in is when you start hitting the stride. So
Yeah, I agree. I know I had some self-consciousness about it, but like there was never any naysays from anyone, which I appreciate. And then yeah, as it gets further on and I get a little bit spicier, and yeah, I'm glad to hear that it's like, yeah, it definitely did get better as we all
I
got
just
like
have
much
to
more
point
comfortable.
out right here the pause on me. It looks like I'm picking my nose.
No, I can see all four fingers. Or do you pick your nose with your thumb?
with his thumb.
Sometimes, but
He's an honest man. That's an honest man right there.
That's an optimistic way to pick your nose, I think. You just always give him one of these. It's good.
Yeah. You enter the war room. You take your seat. Following you, Colton. Same set of questions. Who are you? Whom do you represent in the kingdom? And what skills do you have that add to the council?
my name is Joshua.
I want to say right at this point, Colton, because of our last story where you were like a big hulking dude, I did not register, and I still struggle to register that you were like an old man. I still think you're like Thunderborn, big muscly like dude. I'm glad Eric is shaking your head at this because, like, I'm Joshua. I'm like, that's literally Jewishly speaking a war name. Okay, like nothing about like I'm Joshua. Like that sounds way too strong to be 80.
I
You have something, Colton, or
oh no, I'm just
Okay,
laughing.
gotcha.
I don't know what I am doing here. As I kind of stumble into the room, like looking around,
Hold on.
I was
So what we have here, I don't know if you saw that shift on my face, but my idea that I had in my brain was I was thinking my character was just going to be the smartest person in a village of idiots. And so when this character got introduced, I said, in my brain, I said, ah, fuck. This is a guy who's here. He does not know anything. That's the exact thing that I was thinking. I like this version more than what I had. I got to pivot real hard. And so so I'm very deep in the tank right now at this exact point. This is my
either have to
damn it
pivot-
moment.
you either have to pivot or really lean into it.
Well, the thing is, though, if I leaned in it too much, it would have just been exactly your guy. See, I had to actually take the foot off the gas to be different enough. So I was just like, okay, what's another version of someone who doesn't know anything? And
You know
that's
what's-
ultimately
you know
where
what's-
I ended up.
You know what's so damning about this? Is that no matter what happened, apparently, an Aaron was going to have to be responsible for progressing this fucking story because, like, Leland had a chance to be a progressive, like, proactive character because you were young and wealthy and stuff like that. But if it was about to be two idiots, and I would just been like, oh, no, I'm old and feeble, but must lead the counter to the rebellion.
I will note that my face at a certain point, like I laughed, but I wasn't laughing. I was actually like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with the fucking idiot in the story. All right, and then I started like typing notes and possibilities down. That's what I'm doing in this moment. There's no joy on my face in the crushing realization that I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Not told that I needed to represent someone, but I guess I represent myself. Where am I?
That look up, I was judging you. I was like, Jesus fuck.
Why have you condemned me to this bullshit? You, who I know so little, but hate so much. As a blind old man, I notice his musk as he comes into the room. This is like the subtlest reference to him being like a stinky, like, gym bro, like big muscular guy, but still.
In all actuality, the poor workers of the nearest city scrounged together to be able to hire whatever sage they could find, and that was me. But I was so cheap because I obviously have dementia.
Understand?
Oh,
There's the face.
there's another eye rub.
All right. You take your seat at the council table.
I scratch count.
Smelling.
Hold
We're
on.
really digging in there, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
wait.
This
I
is
gotta-
at least
I gotta
like 4
open
or
up a tally.
5.
Are we
Also,
counting
that-
that all as one? Is that all one big eye
I
scratch?
almost, if you sense it, add the time duration or just your guesstimation of time duration for it.
Yeah, I got you.
Because like this one's like that's
That
the
one
start
was
point.
crazy.
This is
All
a
right.
1, 2.
You
Yeah, this is like a
take
5
your,
second right here.
Seat at the council table.
It's still going.
Smelling.
I was in
Eight.
such pain.
9, 10. Like that's a 10-second eye rub.
I shit you not. There was points where I was basically going blind because my eyes were watering.
Yeah, I believe it.
But I'm a goddamn
said-
professional.
And that's what I appreciate about you.
Close
Also when you wear a shirt.
Okay.
to the other man in this room who looks in your general direction but doesn't seem to look at you.
Yeah, I would sit right next to him.
Greetings, friend. My name is Aegon. That's me just giving up on name creation. It's like, alrighty, I've been thinking about Aegon Targaryen. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna take the
could
name. I'm
see
not gonna do
it.
Aegon. I was like, oh fuck, man. Okay, Aegon.
The moment where you give up is very clear.
Yes.
I couldn't come up with Bill. I couldn't accept anything that was like sage old man.
It's always a good sign when like the first time that we give up is like 2 or 3 minutes into the session.
I feel like the moments of giving up always come on the names. I'm remembering back to Private Cummings.
And in for a penny?
Yeah.
Yes. No. Yeah. No.
Josh.
No. Holy, I just panicked. Okay. No. If you want to watch me amongst a bunch of like Mormon and like Christian background people, and he gives that name for a character, and I have to sit there in public and go, go watch In for a Penny, season 2. I don't know what the 2 episodes, but that is. You murdered me with that, Colton. You murdered me.
I want it
Okay.
noted that you're talking about giving up on names when this is the episode that will forever stand in the test of time of 3 DMs and a Tale as having the best named character in the fucking world. So
True.
I'm watching you.
You know what I love, Aaron? Is that we actually get in this commentary to find out if you remembered the name accurately.
I know the answer.
Oh yeah.
I forgot! No!
Oh, let's go.
I'm so scared! Wait, hold on.
No. That is a toy. That is a toy.
Yeah, please say for the record that's a toy.
Oh, for the record, that's a toy.
There you go.
LeBonk.
I take the hand. What are we doing here?
We are having a council to figure out what we can do to stop the war and the progression of the invading forces.
Ah.
As you are discussing this,
Jolly, who are you? Whom do you represent? And what skills do you bring to the council?
Well, I am in dapper dress. My name is Leland Greensboro. I am considered to be the most intelligent man in my province, mostly because I have the most money. People look at my wealth and they say, hey, he must know what he's doing.
Count it.
God
Just
damn
another
it.
one.
3 seconds so far. That's the second eye rub. I am a tax collector. I just do a little bit of extortion, get a little bit of money that way. But they say, surely he knows something. And of course, I'm always willing to make some kind of deal. So they pushed me in here. And now I am excited to make friends, business partners with these lovely other scribes. That man smells bad. That's a bad smelling man. All right. Excellent.
As you enter the room, God damn it!
Count it. And this is exactly why we do this, isn't it, Will?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's good.
I see you have your eye protection on today, so you don't rub them.
There is a servant that comes into the room and bows to the three of you. And he says, "Great sages, it is a pleasure to be at your service. The king has bid that you have free reign to do as you need to solve the issue. However, he has had some suggestions. We need a standing army, at the very least, until our people can learn to defend themselves. Something at least enough to buy us the time we need. There have been citizens willing to sacrifice their very lives to become weapons of war. I'm sure with all of your combined knowledge, the practice of sorcery is not beyond you. This is a dire and reckless moment in our history.
If not to spoon feed us as hard as he could. He's muted right now dealing with something, but this is the moment where Aaron Bryant is literally trying to just like, here is the narrative to go down, to sacrifice villagers, to create super beings or whatever.
To be horror mongering war criminals.
It takes a hard left turn.
Like, yep.
Yeah.
I think this is a decent point to like scan forward to I think it was the first card draw or the second one.
I'm doing the math in my head. Actually, this is only an hour and a half episode, and we're almost at like 9 o'clock. So we actually have a decent potential still to get through a good majority of this. But I am interested to actually like kind of skip ahead where needed.
Well, if you know, because I am who I am, I have a whole minute by minute written down for when I was doing clips.
God damn, you're
so if you want to skip forward, just let me know. I'll find it on my sheet here.
Yeah. Roger. This is fantastic.
Holy shit.
I know. She gets paid before me whenever we make money. That's how this works.
I exploit my own tism, okay?
Field. We must do what must be done. And the servant bows, and as he walks away, the last thing you see is a tear leaning out of his eye on his downtrodden face. and you have been left to create a solution. A standing army is needed. How will you make one?
Okay. So, hear me out. Here's what I'm thinking, right? What we do is we tell people, some of who they've already been ravaged, right? Ravaged. We all know the ravaging.
Yes, we
Yes.
know the ravaging.
There's an eye rub.
Bad.
That's an eye opener.
Wow.
He's trying to get those suckers to breathe right now. You good there?
All right, obligatory. Go fuck yourselves. Yeah, no. Like I said, burning, blindness from my eyes welling up. It's as I described.
Yes.
Okay, so the thing that people don't like, in addition to ravaging, is having to owe money. There are people who owe money.
Oh,
Right.
it's you, Leland.
Yes, hello.
I've heard of you.
Smartest one in the
I think-
province.
I was
apparently.
like, we've hit the capitalism hour early.
We've hit the exploitative businessman. Let us demonize the greedy.
That's Leland. Classic
Yeah.
Leland.
You and your catchphrases, I swear.
It's turkey time, baby.
Baby.
Gobble gobble.
How has a full meme been built in less than an hour?
That's a
I
really
actually
dumb
think-
question in this group.
It really
Yeah,
is.
for real.
Now, isn't the meme actually it's turkey style, baby?
I think it's
Oh,
actually
turkey
yeah.
style.
It's-
Yeah.
It's
Did it?
already had its first mutation. That's how you know it's a successful meme.
See, we're about to find out if this is just how you operate, where you just say a thing and then you do it wrong the next time. And I'm excited for us
Yes.
to get to that part with Big Skelly Daddy. I'm so
I
pumped about it.
fucking hate everything.
But, you know, what
You know, Ann, but Bryant, this is a flip of the dynamic because normally I'm the one that's getting shit on continuously by the people I surround myself with. I think Colton's even aware of this for the little we've known each other. But it's like, Aaron's surrounded by all these DMs that he's just met. Who's getting shat on? Oh, it's the new guy. He's somehow invited it.
what can you
No.
do? And I'm not sure I know you. What is your name?
My name is Aegon. I would be surprised if you knew me.
Well,
From my hearings of your province, you've done very well economically and politically, but spiritually, I reckon you have nothing.
oh, that's not true.
Opening burn. Got him.
I built a golden statue of myself. And people bow to it sometimes. That's what else do you need? Lifts their spirits, gives them something to root for. And you, Stinky Man.
Joshua.
I love how you self-identify there.
Yes. He doesn't know what's going on, but he knows he's the stinky man.
Joshua. That's a strong name, Joshua. I like it.
Why am I here?
I like this one.
Go back 3 seconds.
I like it.
Right there, you can see the tears in my
Why am I
fucking
here?
eyes.
Yeah, I can see the glaze. The glaze. Just powering through it, Aaron. You're a gem.
Thank you.
A hard rock of a gem.
I am hard.
I like
It's
this one.
turkey style, baby.
It is. I like this guy.
We need to actually meme this. This is another meme right here. Where can I get the? It won't show me. We need to actually meme just him that moment where he is just pointing like, "I like this guy."
Yeah.
That's tracking for me right now.
This is a good person to have. Joshua.
Joshua, how old are you, Joshua?
I celebrated my 23rd birthday a month ago. He's definitely a lot older than 23.
You look great for your age, Joshua. You look a sight. Doesn't look a day over 22, does he, Aegon? Hey, good bit, me. I forgot about that.
Did you say it and then realize, or did you realize and that's why you said it?
I think that I forget like 2 or 3 times that Aegon is blind in this. I had no idea.
You know, we actually already have a stat keeper.
We do. It's the first clip I did.
There is a rough draft super clip of every time you guys fucked up and forgot I was blind.
Our 3 DMs and a Tale season playing cards with unique stats to each season. Aaron eye rubs. Times we forgot Aegon was blind.
You know what's actually funny, and I'm guessing at this, but Moose can confirm. Colton's the only one that never forgot because he never really had to refer to me.
It's true.
Everybody referred to me.
And it's really ironic because he never knew what was going on anyway.
He forgot everything except that I was blind.
That's the important detail.
Based. I have no idea if I'm using that word right. Yeah.
Aegon, pull a card to resist psychic damage. No.
The way I see this going, Leland, since you are more or less the master of coin in your province and potentially the kingdom, I would conscript your talents for paying both those willing and those on the fence to join our standing army that we desperately need.
Okay, like that. Is it possible to workshop it? Instead of paying them, can we not have them pay me? What if instead of giving them money of mine, what if I just say the money of yours that is my money, you don't have to give me right now or potentially never? Right?
Most
I
politicians
see you wrote your
Alleviate
tax
the
codes.
debt. You know what I mean? Yes, the tax codes. You've read
No,
my work.
I'm aware of the convoluted masterpiece that is your province and why it is such a food famine of a place.
Look, I'll tell you this. The people in my province barely even noticed the ravaging.
My face! It's like, oh, I fucking hate this person.
Listened to this episode once, and that's the first time I've heard that, and it actually really hit me. That's really good. You're a horrible person.
Yeah, no, Leland's a bad guy. He's not good.
Hey, babe, what's the rabbit thing? Okay.
But I don't have to see to know how fat you are.
Or 2.
You can't see.
That face on Aaron.
It's also me trying to get my eyes to breathe at the same time while I'm reacting.
I see it. Oh. That could be an anti-counter.
Why do I look like fucking Grimace this whole episode? I thought it was just because I was angry, but it keeps going.
Making that a meme.
I fucking hate myself.
I need to find out if I can go through an episode without insulting the other characters.
It's under my robes, but it's chunky in there, I promise.
Joshua.
Yes.
Actually, did I change your visual depiction of your character at that point when I called him fat?
I think I made a reference to. I just said I was in dapper dress, but it could have been any particular.
I
build.
imagined him as corpulent.
That's a $50 word that I don't understand.
Let me make sure I'm defining it correctly.
Oh, you're
Sure you are.
you're throwing around big boy words, not even knowing if you can put the diapers on.
No, corpulent of a person, fat.
Why is the definition shorter than the word? There's more syllables in the word than in the definition.
Someone pull out the more you know graphic.
Could you please get me an assistant? I haven't noticed if there's an assistant in this room with us.
Oh God, what's happening?
I believe we could check. That's a cry for help.
Okay.
Now, I
Right
have a
here.
question, right? Because in this part, because we have an assistant, I know that there's a servant. Do we ever like personalize them at all? Do we ever humanize them? Do they ever get a name, or are they just servant and assistant?
I give them different voices. That's about as much as it goes.
We as characters never cared about the fact that they were living, breathing things. Okay.
We already had one important name to remember.
And it's a long one.
So, and right here, I wanted to highlight one, how old my character was, and two, I wanted to show off my idea that my character was a necromancer. So I imagined like some little small shaky skeleton coming out in this next part. And then the cards said otherwise.
Let's see what happens. The archives for even basic histories on armies before our millennia of peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and not seeing any assistants around. I'm gonna go start to stand up and think, oh, as I groan, I shouldn't do this to my body. I'm gonna need some help standing, and wave over my own little servant who like opens the door and clatters in a skeleton.
Oh damn.
How successful he is at staying together, I can draw for that.
Go ahead and give me a draw for the skeleton. Just a general. Okay. A fucking Lich Lord waltzes in.
The first card is nuclear.
Yeah. And it totally changed the direction.
Anyone can jump in right now. Aaron, Bryant, are you frozen?
No.
No,
I'm waiting to figure out whether or not
everyone's
holding their anticipation point. Everybody be quiet. Everybody's got to be real quiet right now.
To the goddamn room.
Man,
Master
I thought it would have been really funny if I drew really low and the skeleton walked in and just fell apart.
Like, Colton, I know we're talking to the past you, but please shut the fuck up. I'm really excited for this part.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nope, the opposite.
Master Joshua, what is it that you need of me?
Why is it so cold?
A hand up.
And he assists you and he goes,
Anything for you, good master.
I'll lean on him as we walk to go find one of the assistant servants that was
So
supposed to be helping us.
you leave the room and look for
Go faster, me. Jesus
servant.
Christ.
The one that was in the room earlier is in the hall down away slightly crying.
I'm narratively edging us right
into
now.
his
You are narratively edging us right now.
hands. Just openly sobbing. No.
I was supposed to find you for some reason.
Ah!
You good there, bud?
Oh,
Um.
I
great
don't
sage.
know what
Jesus
that
Christ!
was.
What is that? Do not be alarmed. I serve at the pleasure of his lord, Joshua. Am I safe? He's asking
Yeah.
you this.
Why wouldn't you be?
Your terrifying power knows no limits, and your mercy is great, Lord Joshua. Thank you. Truly,
I'm gonna suck my dick a little bit here. I love the way that I say Joshua in Magus Eddington's voice. It tastes real good in my ears.
yeah, no, it's good. If I was into ASMR, I would be like hard right now, but I'm not. So
I don't think that's what people use ASMR for, but
I
I'm not
just
gonna-
assume everything is a
Hey.
fetish at this point. If I'm being
Yeah, we don't
honest.
we don't kink shame here, okay?
Yeah, see, thanks, Moose.
Magus
Yeah.
Eddington jorking instruction video when?
Slower, Joshua.
you almost made Moose spit right there, bud. Like that's very poor timing on your part.
I think what you mean is the best timing.
Hey,
I'm dying.
It's turkey style, baby.
It definitely came out of my
No.
nose a little bit.
Nice.
I will give. This was a little hard to follow. In terms of the difference between the servant's voice and Magus's voice, just a bit. I had to like really pay attention to the accent, I will say. But otherwise, like Magus's voice is very distinct out the gates, and appreciate it.
The wickedest and wisest men for this. Terrible things must be done to save our kingdom. Yes, but fear not, you will live, for his lord shall not let you go quietly. And the servant walks back with you. This is counsel. What is it that you need of me?
I would request that we review any historical documents on wartime prior to the Great Peace. We need information if we are to conscript, pay, and support an army.
I will bring the relevant documents to you immediately.
Thank you.
He leaves and goes and grabs them. And the Lich looks to you, Joshua, and says, do you have a title, Greensboro?
a title? The Greensboro.
Master Greenboro
Genius work there.
had
That's
an
the
interesting...
Greenboro.
Silence, whelp.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Okay.
You
That's
tried.
when I knew. That's when I knew who Magus Eddington was.
Look,
The
you got me.
fool. Oh yeah.
I got so scared I'm double chinning right now. Look at that. You scared a second chin into me. The power of the Lich.
Master Greenboro had an interesting point, my Lord Joshua. If we conscript all those who are in debt, it would leave many of our people in peace while giving us meat for the grinder.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh shit!
I don't believe I've met you yet.
I am Magus Edimus Arantius,
No!
the second house of Reindal.
It's not Eddington. It's not. It's Edmus.
Edminus? Edminus?
Yeah.
Eddington now.
Edimus.
Eddington is better.
I know it is. I know it. It's what we stick to the rest of it anyway.
Oh yeah.
I am
I'm gonna shoot
Magus
myself.
Edimus
Edimus
Arantius
Arantius
of the second house of Reindal.
of the second house of Reindal.
Listen,
So-
phonetically, I was pretty fucking close. All
Yeah,
right.
you were.
No, I am
Yeah.
impressed.
No, this is if this is horseshoes and hand grenades. You got the horseshoe right next to the pole, and the grenade took out the dude's leg. Well done. He's still alive, but I don't think none of us could recall it at the time anyway. The like logistically the best chance was someone could actually if Will or Moose was doing a backup stream to go there and like search around somehow without messing up the recording.
I
Yeah,
was
no.
frantically trying, but couldn't do it.
Yeah. Nah, no. Practice on that later.
Deep in the south.
That's oh. I'm kind of overwhelmed by the sort of sheer presence of this Lich King on very frail bones.
Also, I just want to say real quick, Colton, fuck you, man. I didn't want to put effort into this. You're a dick. You should have just pulled the funny card, asshole.
I tried.
Look, I'll say this, right? Not to interrupt you. What did you Magus? One more time, please.
It wasn't even 5 seconds. It wasn't even. Fuck! I can't remember what the fuck I said. Fuck you.
Mr. Boneman,
Okay, we can use that, but you are saying the full title every time you say
yes.
Mr.
I
Bowman,
want to
right?
say.
We're just shorthanding it.
I want
Okay.
to be respectful because I'm a schmoozer. Yes. Mr. Boneman.
I hate myself.
Listen, Aegon, Joshua, I think we listen to Mr. Boneman, and that's not just because he essentially just reiterated my idea that I like a whole lot back to me. It feels good with my soul, and also I am afraid to tell him no.
Your idea is an abomination against the soul.
There's a skeleton god.
And I sense Mr. Bones.
Is this you realizing you have to come up with a name because Mr. Bones takes all of the awe out of it?
Yes, that was the point. I was like, oh fuck. Question, Aegon, you are a renowned sage, right? Like you are actually like a well-known
Probably
scribe.
subtly a I would say I'm a renowned sage in my district, but also across because I have been around so long. Leland's too much of a greedy, dumb fuckhead to be aware of
Right.
my existence.
No, I'm asking for Mr. Bonington, which I know his name is Magus Eddington something
Magus
or other.
Eddington.
Amarantis?
Actually, Amarantis, yeah.
Eddington Amarantis of the House of the second house of Reindal. Holy shit, did I remember it? Hold on, wait. Magus.
If it's
You didn't. You were so close, my sweet baby boy.
okay, for the
We're so
producers, if
excited.
it's actually being streamed, you were so hopeful and so very wonderfully close. On the private onto the YouTube channel for backup, you can go back and on the YouTube side
of Reindal. Okay, there we go. Woo! I can't believe I hacked myself
Mags?
there. Excellent. Fuck you,
Mags.
Magus. You look like a
Mags?
jackass. No, we're not
Mags?
doing Mags. Not again.
You wrote Mags.
Yeah, that's because I have giant fingers and sometimes they don't hit the keys properly. All right. So, Magus Eddington turns to you, Aegon, and he goes, "Abominable, yes, but these are trying times, and these debtors, they would not be missed. They would be heroes. We would have meat to turn to war machines. My lord could have me turn them into an army."
That I might not have to try to read with a young scribe today.
It is at this point that 5 servants come in, each holding 2 stacks of books, about 10 books tall each. It's kind of amazing that they're doing this. They're fucking really professional.
Or
So
just
that
to
is
lay shit right now, yeah.
yeah. That's about 50 books that they just plop. Wait, no, that's 100 books actually, if my math's not incorrect. This is how you know I'm autistic, by the way.
Does anyone actually have a quick math check to see if he did that right?
Well, if there was how many servants? 10 servants, and each had 10 books.
Yeah, so all right,
No,
cool.
5 servants. Was it? Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. About 10 books tall each. 5 servants come in. Each
I was right the
holding,
first 50 books.
2 stacks of books.
Wait,
no,
because they.
It's kind of amazing that they're doing.
Yeah, they
Five-
each
five-
have 2 stacks of books, and I took that as each stack was 10 books. So each
Oh, yeah.
person is 20 books times 5 is 100.
Wow.
That's how I took that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, I'm not a complete jackass this entire episode. Let's go.
Turkey time, baby.
Turkey time.
And no one. So they put all the books on the table. And they look to you, Aegon, and the other servants are all looking at Magus Eddington Amarantel of the second house of Reindal. Fuck you. I hope that's it. If it's not, I'm gonna feel like a fucking jackass.
Yes.
I feel like I'm talking to myself, but very delayed.
You really got your ass, though, to be fair.
I did. Anyways, and the head servant says to you, "This is every document we have of time before the Great Peace. They were forbidden texts, but the king has given leave to give you everything that you require."
Now, I'm gonna ask and let you all be prepared to expect No retribution for speaking honestly here. Who has secretly been reading these texts? Because we cannot go through all of this in the time that we have.
Magus Eddington just raises his bony hand.
I'm blind, so I don't even know this actually.
So is that 2? That's 2 blind count, I think.
I think that's Aaron's first.
Oh,
I
he goes,
admit that I studied a little bit on early extortion of the kingdom, okay? I dabbled. So what? I'm allowed to read books, okay? I'm more than just a pretty face and a bunch of money.
I doubt.
I love what kills you now, right now, Aaron. I think you're hurting yourself too. There, are you? Are you, Jolly? Are you laughing at yourself a little bit there?
I'm more than just a pretty face. Meh.
I can't imagine what made me decide to put that much warble into it. I don't know why.
Boy, you got stanky with it.
I was like, what does a fat cartoon rich man talk like? So I just put the warble in.
It sounds like the end of that GTA where you're walking away. Money. Fuck it is otherwise, but God, it's so good.
That.
But I do have a pretty face, yes.
The
Ignore
servants, or the head servant says, I do not know, and if I had known, I would most likely have died. But I'm sure that you have time enough to research, but you will need to make a decision soon. The king expects progress within the next 3 days.
No progress before the end of tomorrow, or my province will be ravaged.
And it is at that point that the servants leave. Are you all going to start poring over the books?
I would request that one of these scribes stay to read for me.
Oh, that's right.
Got it.
Yep.
That wasn't even like 5 minutes after the last time.
But it's also, but like it probably would have messed with like your visual of your visualization basically of the room. Like, oh right, so I'm catching you either now or later, perhaps depending on how this plays out. But
God,
I still like counting it.
keep forgetting. Yeah, well, one of them will stay for you. Everybody, give me a poll.
I feel like I split this and
Damn. God damn. Fuck. Jesus. Shuffle your decks a little, guys. Somebody fail.
I just split it.
I'll shuffle
right.
again.
So, not you. Fuck you. There's a 2 that was just at the top, motherfucker. So, over the course of the next couple of hours, essentially,
We can cut this quick second here, but we do need to actually figure out. This is a note for Moose and Will. We need to at least overlay something that announces the cards that are drawn when we as players or DM do not announce them for the audio side of this production.
All right.
Because even I failed to remember to do that here. Thank you.
there was a standing army of God, I cannot remember the name of the kingdom now either. God, Swiss cheese brain.
Wale, I think.
Wale, yes. Thank
Wale,
you.
yeah, like 1/3 of the people who sing the song. Oh God, I can't remember the song now. Pause. No Hands by Waka Flocka Flame. featuring Wale. I remembered.
Well done. You've redeemed
and
yourself.
Roscoe Dash is also on the track.
Roscoe. Look, Mom. All right.
R-O-S-C-O. Mr. Shawty put it on.
Yep. You are definitely from Atlanta.
Yes, I am. You know what? Thank you. Finally recognized for something good about me.
All the way
this.
turned up.
Which, by the way, if I ever do this again, somebody needs to be a note taker for every time I make a fact, because I will forget it. God damn it. So in the Kingdom of Lay, there was a standing army, but there has not been a standing army for 1,000 years. It would take you months to train people to fight. There is references to places of power within Willet where in deep times of strife, people were sacrificed to create horrific beings.
I have to point this out at this point, because it's been sitting in my head for a bit. There are 3 narratives that are actually sort of fighting. 2 that we're clearly aware of at this point, which is between Aaron Bryant's idea of having this sacrificial avenue where we like leave the castle and go out and do stuff. And then in my head, that option was never an option because of the old guys and like this immovability of my character logistically. And,
no, I wanted you all to stay in the room.
Okay.
The decision to use these things was going to be a cutaway shot.
Right.
And then the next problem would have occurred and discussion.
We'd be back. So it'd have been back to the. So we would stay. We actually, no matter what, would have probably stayed in this room, but wouldn't been dealing with trying to handle the repercussions as a council.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
At my point here, at my point in this one, I was like, well, we don't need to use that. We have a guy that can summon the god of death, I think.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm just like, why would we leave? Like,
well,
this guy can just do shit.
So, well, and that's where the third. So that's where in my head, as I've been thinking about this during this recording right now, is that the third one is the secret one, which is just the Magus Eddie like narrative. But like, there is something about like real. Once he delivered that earlier, where like the Lich King could just summon an army or whatever to like solve our problem. I'm like, okay, that is a clear like plot, like avenue that cannot be ignored. Otherwise, this is going to be an unsatisfying story. Like it is the epitome of this is Chekhov's, Lich King
necromantic army.
Yes,
Magus Eddington, yeah.
Must so this has to be actually like used pretty much. So yeah.
And those were used for war.
It would appear that we need to seek extreme measures.
Called it.
Magus or Joshua, I'm not sure.
Address my lord if you wish to speak to me.
That is fair. Joshua.
Yes.
What services could your Magus provide in our kingdom's dire time of need?
I'll turn to the Magus. You're a Magus? Oh.
Yes, my lord.
This is what I love about doing these commentaries, is that now you get to be a pure audience member, Aaron Bryant, and laugh at these very dry but well-executed moments by Colton. He might be forcing you to be the monkey that does backflips, but now you get to watch a monkey do backflips.
Yeah, that's fair. I do like backflipping monkeys.
Lord.
He has definitely told me that before. Oh.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, he is Magus. Okay.
He has definitely told me that before. I
Y'all are
didn't
almost
know I
talking.
had such a powerful servant.
I do not know why you let these fools speak to you with such insolence, though. You are far more powerful than I.
What power do you have, Joshua?
I don't know what he speaks of. I thought all the power came from him.
Oh,
Can I offer a suggestion then?
no.
Because the last time we saw you do something very powerful, right? You just kind of said, "Watch this," and then said something, and then Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the Second House of Reindal showed up.
The whole name every
So-
time!
Yes, of course. Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the Second House of Reindal. So I want to just posit, just say something happens. Because the last time you did that, a cool thing happened. So maybe you're...
So before you drop this verbiage, I want to ask for the behind the scenes, behind the brain question for Aaron, actually, because you're coming up with this off the top of your head as Leland, Jolly. Was this in your head at the time, Aaron, or did this suggestion right here actually help mold out the power for Joshua?
So I stated Magus Eddington said it that that Joshua was more powerful than him. I had zero idea on what that actually meant.
Right.
Only that this guy has dementia. This guy summoned this ultra uber lich lord. Let's see what happens. And then of course my beautiful darling baby boy, sweet Nicholas, did my work for me. So
Alrighty. So this is actually one of my favorite things about this with improv, particularly just regular improv, as Jolly knows, but also with how this show takes those parts for D&D is where we actually just get to create each other's characters by playing out the situation. Because like Colton, did you even have a articulated idea in your head at all for what Joshua could do, or was he just going to be a dementia guy going through stuff, letting things happen to you?
Yeah, I had the idea of a dementia-riddled necromancer who had some army of undead off in the distance that he had completely forgotten about. And was probably the source of the ravaging because he wasn't there to control them.
Oh, that
would have also been interesting.
That's actually fun too.
If somehow we had gotten that in there, it would have been hilarious because Magus Eddington would have just been like playing both sides the entire fucking time.
Right. This episode of 3DMs in a Tale is brought to you by... Welcome to Otello's Diner. Are you hungry? Are you starving? Did you just finish a long shift at the Michello's disgusting docks loading contraband that, as much money as they'll make on it, you'll never see a dime of no matter how hard you work? Come on down then to Otello's Diner. We've got the best grilled cheese and tomato soup this side of Bellior, and it is the best, I guarantee it. Finely grilled and put together by the Zabinoff family's very own Auntie Mab.
Yeah, Auntie Mab, I'm the best cook, chemist, mechanic in the city. I can bake stuff that'll make your brain melt. In a good way, in a good way. Well, in a bad way too, but in a good way.
Find us in the Zabinoff family quarter 2 blocks north of our clean and pristine docks that are manned by our well-paid and respected profit-sharing tradesmen. We'll see you soon. This is a fictional ad made entirely for entertainment purposes. Otello's Diner and all characters, places, and references therein are entirely fictional and made entirely for the purposes of entertaining, garnering a laugh, or encouraging you to go out and make a grilled cheese and tomato soup for the people that you love in your life. Do it. Otello's Diner is not a real place, venue, restaurant, or location to garner grilled cheese and tomato soup. You're better off actually getting that at your own local diner. Otello's Diner is a fictional location made entirely inside of the Grilled Cheese with a Side of Justice episode of the 3DMs and a Tale Entertainment catalog in Season 1. Otello's Diner is not responsible for any makings of grilled cheese and tomato soup that may or may not be to your liking. Please be warned. If you try to go to Bellior, you may suffer from failure to launch, lack of oxygen, and a chromie shark eating your face.
A manifester, is that a magic thing? I don't know. I don't know if a manifester is that a job.
Now, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
I did it.
I love a manifester. Like, a manifester shows up here, and it just, you watch me just try to control myself. It's like, what was the name of your bird character again, Colton? Private Cummings.
Private Cummings, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those plays on words that's happening right now that I just like. Do we know what we're saying? Right? Phrasing.
I was crying.
Phrasing.
So start manifesting.
There. Backing that up 10.
You did that. A cool thing happened. So maybe you're a manifester. Is that a magic thing? I don't know. I don't know if a manifester is that a job.
Now, absolutely.
Yes. So start manifesting.
I have
Just me politely hand over mouth. Just, oh my, he said it. He said it.
a chicken sandwich.
Pull a card. You have in your pocket a chicken sandwich. It smells pretty good, but it's not the best chicken sandwich you've ever had.
Like Wendy's.
I eat it anyways.
Thanks for getting rid of our chance to ever have Wendy's as a sponsor of the show.
You know what? That should have been in my foresights in the first episode of anything of this that I ever did. I should have been thinking about the sweet Wendy's sponsorship deal that you all were going for. That should have been in the preamble before we recorded. I would have worked it in.
Okay.
No, he's
so
not
that's my
lying.
fault.
It's not just your fault. There's like 2 people on production that could have said something, right?
No,
No.
but this isn't going to say anything because you're absolutely right. Wendy's chicken sandwich is not good.
Whoa. Okay. Hold on. We didn't
Well.
mean that. Hold on. Listen.
It
Mr.
is,
No,
Dave
no,
Thomas's
you know
ghost. Mr. Dave
is a-
Thomas's ghost, please.
it is a mid tier. If we're talking Wendy's burgers, okay, but chicken sandwich, mid tier.
Alrighty, fine. I'll get on the
Agreed.
bandwagon. Their fries suck so much ass.
You don't like the sea salt? You didn't like the changeover?
I hated everything before the sea salt, and I've never had the sea salt because sea salt is a faux gimmick. It's like Steak and Shake now.
That's not true. Sea salt is a very different experience than regular salt.
See, we're still gonna get that Wendy's sponsorship. Now we got
No,
it.
their fries are ass.
No,
I'm saying
come
sea
on!
salt isn't
I'm
a
the only
gimmick.
one fighting for this now. I thought that y'all wanted this.
A baconator with a frosty. There you go. That's where it's at.
Yeah, that's peak Wendy's. That's peak Wendy's.
Pick
I love
Wendy's.
how Jolly. I love how
Frosty.
Jolly just went from being the one guy that accidentally like put a gunshot into the hull of the ship to now we're all like tearing it apart. He's trying to like patch it back up.
I don't want to
No.
drown, regardless of whose fault it is.
He's like, I didn't mean to start the trend.
Listen, I know this is probably a basic bitch answer, but if you want a chicken sandwich, go to KFC. Like, they do pretty good chicken sandwiches. They never
KFC is
are
pretty
bad.
good. I'll give it that. Yeah, KFC hits it.
I do that with like the herb ranch dressing on my deluxe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, you little fat boy.
Weird that you pronounce the H in herb, but yeah, good.
What has happened, Leland?
I think he's a manifester. I think he manifests. I look. And I know that we can do all sorts of fun magic, right? But think about all of the extortable people we'd be sacrificing. We should just put Joshua on the front lines and just have him say that things happen.
How dare you offer
I'm so
our
sorry.
Lord?
Look, my apologies,
You
Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of Reindal.
silence yourself before
Yes.
his eminence. And if you ever deign to speak speak to my lord ever again, I will remove your pitiful, succulent tongue and eat of its flesh.
Succulent is a good word there.
Thank you.
It's like way to throw a compliment before threatening him with, consumption.
See, that's how you get someone. So, all right, welcome to my TED Talk on being a villain. So, legitimately, good villain dialogue isn't all mean, bad, no good. You have to throw in something a little nice and out of the norm to make the rest of it hit. I was threatening to rip out your tongue, but I also complimented you in a way that would make you probably uncomfortable, because who talks about someone's tongue's succulence,
So do you get that with your Baconator, or?
No, it's a side order. I get it a la carte.
A side order of a la carte succulent tongue? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had
Succulent?
a thick beef tongue?
Bro. Now it's weird.
Not since my ex-wife, am I right? And then everyone on the fucking planet high fives me. That's what happens. Everyone on the fucking planet.
It's turkey time, baby.
It's turkey time, baby.
Do you even have an ex-wife?
No. No.
Okay.
No, I'm very happily married. I like my wife a lot.
Let's go.
Yeah, and then everyone quietly high fives me. It's not as funny, but people still respect it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's golf claps. It's a golf clap. Yeah.
Like 50 people in my close vicinity high five.
I'll just pat Magus on the arm, and I'll turn to Lilith. Did you make this sandwich? It was quite delicious.
I do not have the power to make such a sandwich.
He's asking to leave him that.
Eminence.
Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the Second House of Reindal.
I love everyone's eyes going to the side to just read the name in the chat.
Am I allowed to tell Joshua that you didn't make the sandwich and that he made the sandwich? You said I can't talk. I'm asking permission. I don't want to die.
You know what? Pull a card.
Oh, shit. I forgot about this card pool.
God, you're so lucky. You're so lucky.
I was about to die, baby.
That's a queen.
He turns to you, Joshua, and he goes, "My lord, this simpleton wishes to address you. I would not deem that such sound waves curse your ears with their disgusting putrescence. But this is a matter of great import, and your kingdom, your kingdom to be is in
I liked
danger.
that one a lot. That was a good one.
I appreciated it.
That was a great plop in. That was wonderful.
It's great.
I didn't know what was gonna happen either. I was like, Eddington is just the hype man for Joshua. So of course he wants. And then what happens, and I had no clue it was gonna go that way.
So this is just a case of accidental foreshadowing.
Yeah, no, the story being told was the one meant.
Perhaps this
I'll put the chicken.
sow has some intelligent statement.
Joshua, you made that chicken sandwich pop out of nowhere.
the inflection, the delivery, just
Absolutely perfect.
So good. You deserve an Oscar.
Thank you. Anytime you need to talk about a chicken sandwich, I'm here for you to hire me.
We're gonna, you know, what we're getting to is we have to sort of bring together our ideas of what we all thought Magus looked like, and then just turn that into our 3DMs award and just call it a Magus.
Yes.
Let's go.
There's another T-shirt.
Joshua, you made that chicken sandwich pop out of nowhere.
There's another T-shirt.
Something about how you said it too, where it feels like we're in like King of the Hill too.
As it was escaping my mouth, I was like, "This feels like it belongs somewhere else."
Bobby, you just made that chicken sandwich pop out of nowhere.
I was so sure. I was like, none of this sounds like fantasy speak. None of this is fantasy speak. And I know it, but it's what escaped my gullet at the time.
I'm an Edward Amarantel of the second house of Reindal.
Again, what? What will? Will?
Did Will die?
Well, okay.
He gave Magus his full name, but I didn't catch much else.
Same.
Yeah, I am experiencing mild technical problems. It's fine. Continue.
Okay.
Joshua, you made that chicken sandwich appear out of nowhere.
Wait, Joshua I hate that we're using this phrase. Manifested a chicken sandwich? Is that what's happened here, Leland? And please don't anger that being again.
Well, I think if I talk to you, Aegon, everything will be okay. But you heard what he said, and I know that you couldn't say
I don't know about that. I like my tongue.
Aegon, you are a respected member of this kingdom. You are someone whose skills I value. Commerce is merely a means to an end. Knowledge is noble.
Thank
so
you.
saith the Lord
Thank-
Joshua.
Thank you, Joshua.
Damn,
and
I did such a hard
Magus.
shift. I was dying laughing and then just went straight into it. Like,
Good pivot.
That's why you're the unicorn, dog. That's why you're the unicorn.
think.
Eddington, Amarantel, of the second house of Reindal.
Yes, praise
I have
be to
not
Joshua.
seen- I have not seen such power.
That praise
or
be to
be-
Joshua has all the energy of that Rick and Morty episode where the floating heads came down and they were like, I'm gonna
Show
stop
me-
praising the fake god and worship the literal fucking heads in the sky.
beings in all my life, but maybe you have come at our most desperate hour. What more can you do, Joshua? Because a chicken sandwich isn't
The
enough
timing got me exactly the
To
same
save.
way.
our families. Watching everyone get murdered.
Chicken sandwich isn't enough to save our family.
Watching you, Jolly, just put your hands over your mouth to not just blow up.
Well, Aegon normally like is more subdued and doesn't come out swinging with like the kind of guffaws in this one. And so when you dropped that one, it was so unexpected. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
What I'm appreciating both for the commentary and also inside the episode is that everyone is actually kind of in sync enough, at least particularly like with my character, that you all know to stay quiet long enough that it actually lets my character, incidentally, like slow down the pacing. And so when I just throw in that chicken sandwich drop, it's to everyone, including my surprise in a way.
Good.
And
It's such a good sandwich drop.
It is.
Can you do, Joshua, because a chicken sandwich isn't enough to save our families.
Fuck.
I think
I broke everyone there. Broke everyone with that. Oh, I'm just gonna pass in the glory of that fuck right now.
I can juggle.
I touch. Pull a card.
You wanna clock that one?
Yeah. So that is numerical rub 5. That's the 5th. Hold on, let me get my thing fixed. That's the 5th total eye rub. And then how long would we say this one's been going on for?
I feel like it's mixed. Nothing. So
I think I can juggle.
yeah.
Pull a card.
That's a 2.
Ah!
Definitely cannot juggle.
You can kind of like probably call that at like 53 on my timer, which I don't think you can see that. So like, I don't know, give it 10 seconds again. I don't know. Give Joshua
Immediately, a brick falls from the ceiling and knocks you unconscious. The Magus crumbles into nothing.
What happened?
No.
What happened? Leland, what happened?
Right, you can't fucking see. Okay. Hang on.
Your panic is so genuine. It's so good.
I can picture your face in this room of stone, like this castle chamber, and just be like, you can't see. Just have it head to mouth words to get through what's happening.
Oh, fuck.
So, as you just learned, Joshua's a hell of a manifester. He's very, very good. He manifested juggling in the form of a brick directly to the temple of his head.
He alive?
Oh,
The servant that was reading to you goes over and checks for a pulse. I think so.
Here's my issue: is that everyone is so
Where
old
is he?
here.
Bring
I
me-
don't-
Where is he? I can check for a
He
pulse.
leads you over to him. He's alive, but he's got severe brain damage. More so than he probably had.
Is he bleeding? I check and he's bleeding like on the side of his head.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
go.
there's just goop all everywhere.
I go to my assistant. Bring the medicine cabinet, please. I will need bandages and a lot of alcohol.
He's unconscious, sir. It's for me.
I need it to sterilize the wound, and I'm thirsty. Please.
They rush and get you supplies. Give me a check.
6.
Okay, so you stabilize him, but you know he's not going to be awake until the morning.
Yep.
I, with a little bit more strength than you'd expect, kind of pick him and sit him against the wall so he is kind of upright and the blood is at least not going all to his head, so it helps a little bit. And he's not just splayed out on the floor. I kind of trace my hands in a sweeping motion until I brush the brick and pick it up and start inspecting it. And realizing, go ahead.
The second you touch it, it crumbles to bits. The brick is no longer there.
Is there dust there at all, or is there any residue left over?
Nope.
Ooh, hold on. Or is there any remnants
What?
of the chicken sandwich, or is that gone too?
That is also gone.
What was Leland, I just felt something right here. What was that?
It's a dust brick, Aegon. You touched a brick, it fell into dust. I don't know if you saw, I know you didn't see, but also, like, the most magical thing I've ever seen in my life, the big skeleton who isn't here anymore, so I'm going to call him Skellybones.
Be very
In your
careful.
soul, there is a quaking. No.
I sit myself back down. Be very careful what you say. Words on the wind find creatures like that. It would
Take your
appear,
word for it, Aegon.
I hope
Listen.
you listen to someone one of these days, Leland.
I'm trying
You
to listen.
are a very astute young man, but your ambition has always taken you far away from good service to this kingdom. We have a conundrum for what Joshua can do for us. For if he can manifest that which he speaks, he can summon us an all-powerful being or even an army. But if it has the fortitude of the chicken sandwich or the brick, it will not do against the invasion. It needs, his power needs more substance.
I think I understand what you're trying to say, Aegon. You're saying that we need to protect Joshua at all costs. We need to load him in armor, get him as protected as possible so that no damage can come to him. That's what makes the manifestations disappear. You're a genius, Aegon. I like it. I want to start just grabbing armor and trying to put it on Joshua.
I
if
agree.
could find it.
I agree with half of that. At least
Gotta
the getting
protect
him
him.
protected part. Just don't cover his head. What I
I'm
hear,
not gonna touch his head. I'm not
I
gonna
hear
touch his
Leland
head.
like scuttling around, like finding one of this. He's found one of the like standing coats of armors. It's just like a decorative piece. He's like crashed it and just started bringing things over, trying to put it together on Joshua.
Among the kerfuffle and the confusion, you realize you're not going to get much more done this evening. And I assume, Aegon, you're going to have someone go to your chambers with books to continue to read to you.
Yeah, so we can for the cut. Not the chicken sandwich bits, such like that. Yeah,
that wasn't what I was doing.
Yeah, cut all this. Not the chicken sandwich bits, but this.
Joshua, you awaken in the morning, knowing that you have a clear idea of what you're supposed to be doing here. The conch to the head brought some level of clarity to you. However, you're not sure if you can do what you were doing yesterday. You definitely can try again, but you think if there's a couple of more bad manifestations, something life-ending might occur. But you know that you're here to essentially make an army for the king so that the people can have long enough time to train to actually survive the oncoming war.
At this point, were you committed to bringing Magus back at all, Aaron?
No.
That's great news.
Now, as the morning progresses, the council is regathered into the chamber, and the servant looks upon you and says, "What do I report to the king?"
Oh,
You can report that we have studied thoroughly the... You're orchestrating my cadence.
who is?
Which, by the
You
way,
are.
there's an entire video here that's just focusing on Jolly, because there is never a moment where Jolly is just sitting still and calm.
I don't know how to
and
do
not
it. I've
doing
noticed it too. I'm my eyes are everywhere, and I think that's the thing. Like you all have like, or most of you, I don't know if all of you, but enough of you have like autism, and I think I'm just pure ADHD, and so this makes it's a very interesting conglomerate. But no, I don't
it's
know how to
beautiful.
not
It's
move.
always funny.
And the thing is like I don't remember following the cadence, but that sounds like something my brain would do because it's a thing for my body to interact with in my mind while also listening to the words.
It is like as far as I see it, it's just you being engaged and still connected to what's happening, and so you're embodying the connection.
I do it through my finger like E.T. does.
That's gross and creepy. Stop it.
Damn, Elliot, ouch.
You are not a Jedi. Stop it. Banned texts of the war history of our nation, and it is clear that you're done. Well done. You're back to your meditating.
I really don't. I do remember that my
half the
lips
fun of
were
this to me is
chapped.
Yeah, your lips were chapped and Aaron had no eyeballs. Look at his face in this exact screenshot. The invasion is a rebellion against the genocide that this kingdom was built on. And I, in good conscience, do not find our quest of service, seeing as this entire piece that built us is on a lie. So this I have a bit of embarrassment about, trying to have this like ringer moment in the story that I was scared or aware could actually send us like way deep in time. But it just kind of didn't really pan out anywhere, unfortunately.
I think that if I remember correctly, when I heard, it's not this part, but when you say the next thing that you're about to say,
yeah,
I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's a thing that somebody would probably think. Not all three of us are gonna feel the same way about this, and I wasn't bothered by it at all. But I didn't have to DM you when things were already not going the way I wanted them to when I started DMing you. So, but either way,
You got overshadowed by Ultra Necro Lich Lord. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah.
It wasn't your fault.
Wait, did you guys have to like DM each other behind the scenes for anything, or
no?
I misunderstood what you were saying about the DMing part. I couldn't tell if you were saying Dungeon Master
sorry.
or direct message.
Dungeon mastering is what I was implying, because because the plan was already off of the rails for what was trying to be done, and then you had this hard pivot that's just like, also the thing that you're about to say, and I'm like, that's really funny on top of everything else. And so I was enjoying the potential frustration there, but also like, how would my character react to that? Which I don't remember, so I'm excited to see.
Yeah. The king can eat my whole ass.
There you go. See, that's good shit. That's good shit right there.
I think it's actually might be the most out of character moment for Aegon inside of all this, but still, I think that makes it funny.
I don't necessarily think it was out of character. I think that it was Aegon getting fed up trying to be used to save a kingdom that he found out to basically be built on horrific
Corpses.
transmutation rituals.
Yay! Shout out McGonagall. Moving on.
I don't understand the majority of what you said. I'll be honest.
I take one of the books and chuck it at him.
You hit the wall to the left of him.
The one time you remember.
But it's the funniest. See, that I operate by Looney Tune rules.
So should I be shipping you anvils?
Absolutely. Please.
Airdropping. Let's talk about an airdrop. Do you have an iPhone?
They're gonna kill me anyway. Do I have an iPhone? No.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot.
Oh.
Well, there goes our sponsorship for
Well, now
Wendy's and iPhone. God damn it.
Yeah, but Acme's still down to well, it's gonna be hard to airdrop anything onto Aaron since he doesn't have an iPhone, but that's just a pun.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyone? Wile E. Coyote.
I laughed.
Airdropping anvils.
Yes, yeah, airdrop.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
I'm-
We
I'm-
get it.
We definitely got it.
I'm gonna keep explaining the joke until you get it.
Hell yeah.
I will die here in peace, knowing that I did not perpetuate the atrocities that won our beloved king this country.
I mean, definitely wasn't him. That was like 1,000 years ago. That's maybe his great grandfather.
Jolly's like pointing like he's actually tracking this accurately at the time as well. Because Moose, what's the actual count of greats?
10 greats.
Relatively
Yeah.
100-year lifespan, yeah. God damn, my accidental math's so good.
Wow.
I'm all for not committing atrocities against the people.
What
But
I found in my readings through the night is just how horrible and how many horrible things had to be done and were done. And I am having a very hard time coming to peace with this knowledge.
understandable. Anything else? Because I don't want my
Oh,
head cut.
yes. Joshua has magic powers. He can probably quell this rebellion with a thought. We
I
just
love.
need to get him
Hold on. I love that your character seems almost disappointed delivering this news of just like, oh yeah, by the way, all this stuff that the king's been wanting us to do, Joshua can probably just do that on accident. So whatever. Like, he's so checked out. I fucking love it. It's so good.
I think that's a bit of my like mental exhaustion for trying to figure out how like to whirl this to be like, all right, by the way, this is happening. Yes, a bit, and I think it also is coincidental. Like the character's been up all night. It's like, it's just this. It's just yeah. By the way, fuck all of you. He's God. You know, pray to him. I want to go back to my chair.
This is really good.
Focus long enough to speak our victory into existence, which sounds far easier than I believe it will be, especially if Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of Reindal comes back. He's a dutiful knight to his lord, but he's kind of a dick I will point out, and I've researched this, but there's a knight in like a platforming video game that I always picture as like as Bluey's like a little bulb, a little round in the character design or whatnot. But that is literally who I'm picturing this entire time. It's a blue knight because I never played like World of Warcraft with like the Wrath of the Lich King or whatever, so I have no visual of what a lich looks like. So I just have a blue like bubble knight in my mind this entire episode. That's part of why I said like dutiful knight here.
What game is this from?
I think Aaron's looking it up right now.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight, yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, Shovel Knight. Good ass game. So if Yacht Club Games wants to sponsor us, you're so far the only thing we haven't complained about.
So that's a red necromancer of Thay that I just put in there. That is a lich. That's like a pretty common depiction of a lich.
Hold on. I might throw that up on this in the edit. You just threw that in the chat. Can I see it real quick? Does not have an easy way.
Also, Overlord. The anime has the best depiction of an Overlord lich.
Okay, yeah. It's a skeleton mage. Yeah, it's skeleton mage. Alright, fair enough.
I want to also
as most knights are, good sir.
Joshua was hit on the head with a brick very hard, so I don't know exactly what his capacities might be today. It seems like the more far-fetched a thing, the better he is at it. So we just have to make sure that if he's like, call forth a skeleton, that's fine. But if it's like, walk across the street without worrying about any vehicles, like a carriage, that's right.
I love how you saved that right there.
Yeah, I love the clarification.
I'd like to make sure
you're welcome.
No, not a Corolla, a carriage.
Like a carriage. State Farm is there, baby. That's what we do.
What? All right. Shout out State Farm, another potential sponsor.
State Farm. I got you forever. I love you. Out and he will die.
A meteor will hit the planet and kill our kingdom? Is that what you're saying?
We need to make sure that Joshua doesn't make the mistake of thinking too small. Only the grandest of manifestations for Joshua. I've seen what happens when he goes too small. We can't risk it.
I will report this to...
I can hear Aaron giving up and saying like, all right, fine, Magus is coming back.
Yeah, this was the point where I'm like, this is Magus' story. Got it.
My king. About 5 minutes later.
And personally, I think you can leave out the part about eating out the king's entire ass or whatever he said. Okay?
I meant what I said, Leland.
How can you hear so well?
My eyes don't work.
God, you're like a bat.
I'm counting that as well.
So good. It's still so good.
So the servant goes and you guys have your breakfast. And about 5 minutes into it, you go, "My king, no, I'm simply..."
You killed us all, you bitch.
Wait, did I get poisoned? Or... We all lost track of what the hell actually was happening there. We all dipped in IQ. We had a Joshua moment there.
See, I thought that my interpretation was that I had heard this person getting killed by the king, and I was mad at you because you told the king to eat your entire ass. And so that's why I thought the guy got killed. That's why I called you a bitch.
Oh, okay.
That is what happened.
Yeah, well, and my brain is so split that like my focus is always kind of split inside of these. That I heard that we're like, wait, did Aaron just kill all of us and just end the episode? Like, what just happened?
Okay.
No, you heard this guy being executed out in the hall for bringing bad news. He shot the messenger.
Okay.
As we're eating, I'm just gonna, in a very rare moment of clarity for Joshua, say, Yes, I can manifest. It comes at a cost, though. And the greater the scale I try, the greater the scale of failure.
It's just a big coin to flip, then, isn't it?
Yes.
Can't you just not make a mistake? Can't you just look where I come from?
I love you. I really do.
Don't fucking don't do it. Just succeed.
Don't you know this is important? Why would you mess up?
Have you tried
time
not
like
being,
this? That's not good.
Oh,
Have
my
you
God.
tried focusing or not being sad?
Just drink more water. That's
Touch some fucking grass, God,
Fuck
you
you.
nerd.
I'm literally out right now.
yeah, I'm on my last cent.
Me too.
Anytime that I make a mistake, I just hand people a couple of dollar bills or coins or whatever the currency is. In
Whatever
the
our
Kingdom of
currency
Wale. Yes, pigeon feet. Who gives a shit?
And this is another t-shirt moment, I believe.
There were memes.
But
God damn, Jolly, you're
Leland.
making a lot of shirts. I fucking hate you. I'm jealous. Ha
sorry.
Leland, you cannot negotiate or barter with the old magic or any magic. It
Even let me
exists.
try.
You can. It might cost you more than you bargained for.
What? You know what?
It
I can take a bet, right? I can take a bet. Okay, Joshua, let me buy a magic off of you. Can you give me a magic? If I give you pigeon feet, will you give me a magic?
it's such a good line.
If I give you pigeon feet, will you give me a magic?
Magic.
And the problem is that this feels like a Macbeth exchange.
Yeah.
This is unironically perfect. Like, Jolly, you had a Shakespearean moment.
Yeah, purely accidental. I actively don't like Shakespeare. So that's...
Well done.
I turn to Leland and I just say, I have magic?
Yes, you have magic. You summoned essentially the devil. You.
Now, I wonder if Joshua saying I have magic qualifies for his.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Go ahead.
Draw.
No, no.
Ooh.
Five.
Oh. Oh.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna draw. Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
You have magic. Feel the magic in your bones.
Repeat.
You feel the magic in your bones.
Oh, that hurts. I feel it in my bones.
be feeling it in my bones, Joshua. You were supposed to give me the magic for pigeon feet. We just discussed this.
Joshua, do you want to give him the magic?
I don't want this. You can have it.
Both of you give me a pull. Oh.
Ace.
Hold on.
Read that, actually. I think you said...
I have
The
to
seven-
brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this was the moment that
Ace on
I
Colton,
started
7 on-
realizing I was going to do something horrible to this guy.
This is when you started planning to hurt Leland.
Yep.
Leland, you feel your bones scrabbling inside of you, trying to break free, from the flesh prison that contains them.
I hear. It sounds like I hear him scream, but I also hear popcorn. I hear the
Yes.
popping of popcorn.
Didn't have arthritis a little bit ago. God, is this what it felt like? You didn't tell me that it felt like this.
More than you bargained for, Leland. I tried to warn you.
Oh, my knees are going ostrich side. I don't like this anymore, Joshua.
That is a great phrase. I love that phrase, actually.
Yes.
Knees are going ostrich side.
It reminds me of this phrase I've loved using for a long time. It's like, oh no, my shins are bending.
That's really good. I like shins are bending. That's nice.
Yeah. Also, it hurts me to hear and think about that too. It's a very ouchy phrase.
Visceral.
I miss my zoo.
What was that?
Okay.
This is me riffing. Like
This anymore, Joshua.
I miss my zoo. You. Wait.
God, is this what it felt like? You didn't tell me that it felt like this.
More than you bargained for, Leland. I tried to warn you.
Oh, my knees are going ostrich side. I don't like this anymore, Joshua.
I miss my zoo. Okay, that's just like that is a riff. That is attempting me in character to be like, as a character, as Aegon, being like, I miss my zoo back in my province. Now that he's mentioned an ostrich.
Yeah,
That's what I got from it.
Yeah, it's good.
I was
That's called
massively
world
confused.
building. Yeah.
You plebeians, you couldn't craft this level of dedication.
It's kind of an ADD ADHD probably mention of three different unrelated connections. It's like, yeah, wasps are fascinating. What do you mean by that? We were just talking about the summer house. Yeah, but there's wasps that's outside, and wasps are like really sucky and everything like that. But then I actually took a class, and, like, you get what I'm doing. Anyway. That's my example of that one.
Okay, look.
I get it.
Let's make the best out of a bad, horrible, tremendously painful situation. I have the magic. It is in my bones. I just have to get the magic out. When the king comes in, I will bone magic the king away. I got this, okay? I have the cognitive functions that Joshua lacks. I got this, okay?
The door opens and the king says, "You'll fucking what now?"
Your Highness, we are running some tests on the magical manifesting abilities of Joshua. Presently,
I asked for the kingdom's wisest counsel, and this is the best I'm given. Aegon, I'm not talking about you. You're good.
Thank God. Okay.
Look at that. That's
Just
a
watch-
fun.
Just
That's a
watch my
fun bit
face.
of character.
Yeah. Just watch my face preparing to be offended. Oh, okay, good.
That was excellent.
I'll go to shake the king's hand. Joshua.
I am trying real hard not to be a stupid little silly bitch and read that as a manifestation of the king being Josh.
You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Pull it.
It's funny. 5.
The king starts seizing up and he looks like a Timu version of you. And he goes, "Why do my bones hurt? Why am I confused? Why am I here?"
That is a good callback, actually. Because that was like 2 or 3 of the questions that Colton gave us that character in the beginning of the story.
Yep. Other servants
Wait.
look.
Joshua, what have you
Hold on,
what have
hold on,
you
wait.
done?
Hold on, Leland.
I'm so
was
glad I
gonna
told
say
everyone to
anything.
shut the fuck up.
Yes, very good.
Speaking of bones hurt, King, I have a message for you, because I summon Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of Reindal to do my bidding from my bones.
That was a very specific thing that you just said. Go ahead and pull. I want to note here that the king wasn't even a threat anymore because he was just discount Joshua, and then you offed yourself.
I was too worried. I didn't really process that the king had Joshua himself. But you got to also remember, right? If enough time had passed, the king having been Joshua means that the king might have been able to be magic, and that's something that I couldn't risk because the king wants us dead, right? That's the long con with it.
I was scared, so I started blasting.
Essentially, yes. Yeah.
Way to summon your Daddy DeVito.
You held the gun like that,
and then somehow fanned the hammer. You got really strong thumbs or something like.
Oh
no! I love how you drop that like it's hot. That's a two. That's a critical fail. That's
okay. Well, it looks like this session's going to be a little shorter than everybody thought, guys. So, you know what? I'm going to give the honor of being Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of Reindal to you as he breaks through your bones, Leland Greensboro, and you are no more as Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of Reindal is summoned from your bones.
I love that choice. Mint decision making.
Yank out through the mouth and you climb out the jacket style.
Oh,
what was the voice he had? Can I get the voice one more time?
My lord,
my lord, Joshua. Long time no see. How can I help you?
The king says. You know what?
Well,
he just meant. Hold on. He becomes a little more like you.
Check yourself there, don't you, bud?
What a fucking meta joke I just made.
Joshua, have you manifested a clone of yourself?
Oh my, who needs a chamber pot in here?
I feel like Aegon's like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking jump off the tower. It's fucking better than this shit.
Because I am still trying to track what's going on in here as a button. So many sounds.
Oh,
That's right, you're fucking blind! Oh my god! I just heard someone shit a bone man out of their mouth.
That is the peak.
Yeah.
That is the peak of the comedy arc of this episode, really. Because that delay is perfect.
Also, I touch.
Oh shit. Okay. I didn't know if that was a cry laughing or actual.
I don't know if it continues. I am touching my eyes.
You heard the voice of
Doesn't
Magus
matter.
Eddington.
Yeah, that one doesn't count. It's not a coincidental one. It's not shock and awe plus I rub. It's just shock and rub.
That's what she said.
Which sounds, damn it. I mean, beat me to it, Moose. You're fast like a moose.
Amarantel of the second house of Reindal.
Oh, he's back. Also, why does it smell like shit in here? Why does it smell like fresh corpse?
Master Joshua.
Moneyman died.
Wait, did King Joshua just say that?
Yep.
Wait, Leland's dead?
Yes, Leland is about as dead as a thing could possibly be.
And Joshua has brought you back, Magus?
Even better.
No.
The mistakes of Leland Greensboro is what conjured me back to my true lord, Joshua. And Joshua, do I owe my allegiance to second Joshua? Or am I still subservient to you, my lord?
We got to keep speeding this up because we have like half an hour left. But I love all of our, outside of forgetting that I'm blind consistently, because my eyes are open, how you're answering the most obvious question that the audience or any of us would have. Like, and I imagine it's like a genuine question you had anyway about how the structure of a story was working, but I love that, like, I did that in identifying and granting that, like, the Lich King can just answer all the problems. And then you're just like, well, is the Lich King going to have a conflict of interest here? You know?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I'm going to look over at the new Joshua. So your name's Joshua. Nice to
I'm
meet
Joshua. He shakes your hand. He dies.
you.
A three kills you.
Dies from
I
like
guess-
stupidity? Like,
He drew too low in the presence of other Joshua. Your power is
can't be more than
reabsorbed.
one?
It's like Highlander, except not. Much more confusing.
I feel like there's a metaphor.
Joshua,
of-
you're the king now.
I pick up the crown
Hey.
and I place it. Well, I let it levitate slowly onto the head of Joshua.
I mean, Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of Reindal did say earlier that it was my kingdom to be.
The callback.
It
You
is
know,
finally yours, master.
hold on. I feel like of all people, you, Joshua, would get the honor of calling Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of Reindal Magus Eddie. Anyone else who tries that
Call
dies.
me whatever you want, master.
Magus Eddie, is that you?
Yes, of course it is. I would never leave you alone for too long, Joshua. My bony heart could never take it.
And what is this tat that I am wearing now?
Ah, that is the symbol of your new rise to the throne, Joshua. You are the new king of Wale.
So the rebellion has won?
Oh, sorry. Please allow me to reiterate. That is still all happening outside in a few days.
We've literally solved nothing. I just need you to understand how fucked we still are.
We are an hour and 6 minutes into creating this story. We have solved nothing of the problem. Not.
It's an episode of Seinfeld.
Oh, God. Okay. I am understandably incredibly confused right now. Why is I thought I heard another body collapse.
Yes, the false king has met his demise in my mighty presence and in the presence of course, Master Joshua.
Joshua, you killed the king?
No, I think Joshua did that.
Very well.
What I love is that this, and then the last thing that you said, Colton, I could see your brain being very grammatically precise. Like Colton's aware, like I have to be very careful with my words, or this could go sideways.
Worded. If you had just said no, I would have had you draw a card.
I wave for
Wait for a servant.
That's great.
One of the servants comes over to you and goes, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I have been shitting my pants for the past 2 minutes.
I can smell it from here, young one. Do you recall what I had you fetch last night for Joshua's? No, after that.
The porn?
The drink.
Oh, yes.
I can't even look at stuff like that. Why would you even remind?
I thought it was kind of weird that you asked me for it. I
asked it for you.
Trying to find Braille.
We need drinks. It's been a long day. And we still have to figure out what is going to happen with this rebellion.
So they come back with 3 glasses, and one of them looks at you and goes, do you partake? Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of Reindal. They're looking at you.
Oh, that is up to my master. Joshua, do I get to partake this evening, or would you like my glass for yourself?
No, they no, that is not who needs the drink, young one. We need these two.
Joshua wishes to drink. Joshua can drink the stellar in this kingdom and the next.
Oh no.
No notes.
I'll just
tumbler is poured for Joshua.
It is yours.
Thank you, my lord.
What? Oh.
Was that in response to what I put in the chat? Because I'll just say it.
Yeah, the laugh was, yeah, just say it.
Magus Eddie, the riotous Dias Lich. All right. So Joshua, you take a drink, yes?
Yeah.
Pull.
Oh God.
Queen.
Okay. You handle it fairly well. You actually feel a little more like clear-headed as the contours of your mind unwind. You remember almost fleetingly, but not quite solidly, that sobriety makes life very difficult for you. Because your mind is so powerful, it contorts itself into horrifying vistas of reality creation, as you see that you have once again summoned an unholy abomination that is capable of aeons worth of power through the mere utterance of words. Aegon, do you get blasted?
I take the picture.
1738. Do. All right.
I take the picture and set it aside, for it feels that it is on me to figure out how to maneuver this duo of infinite power to save the kingdom. I almost sipped the pitcher and then I realized, oh shit, it is on me.
Oh fuck! I have to be the dad. To the all-powerful toddler. Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of
Play with
Reindal.
us. Sorry.
Every
Turn me
time
power.
you drink, it falls straight down to the ground through your bones.
Alcohol goes right through me.
And you
Same.
remember, Joshua, that people are dying horribly. You were here. You were brought here.
Did that break you here, or was that you breaking in about just remember people dying?
It just Joshua, you remember that countless people are dying. It's just a very funny phrase. It's just very good. I think it broke me twice. I think here and in there as well.
Nice.
Because your people knew of your power, but not how to explain it.
You made a lot of chicken sandwiches in your neighborhood.
Yes. You were better than the local Colonel fried chicken, which is fucking.
I tried to do something there. I fucking died.
We're all along for the journey.
Oh god, it was so.
We still have a chance to land KFC as a sponsor.
Oh yeah, no, I love KFC. I'm just saying, I tried to do something and I failed utterly.
And what am I trying to say?
Well, remember, it was only a 7, so it was a decent sandwich. I don't think it was quite Colonel level. Yeah.
Okay.
It was actually a 9. I had that wrong. It was a 9, not a 7.
Either
so
way.
I'm sorry that I was in this video that you're watching. I said it wrong. That was fucking stupid of me. And I'm here to apologize in the comments.
Shut your whore mouth.
Okay. I'm sorry once again. Me in the commentaries apologize for being fucking stupid. Me in the video is actually going to apologize for what's happening now in just a second. Watch.
Who's hosting this?
You.
Gas
Plus,
station.
they all
like a Bucky.
Plus, they all disappeared as soon as I got knocked unconscious. So that meant a lot of people suddenly starved to death.
Oh no! All the nutrients you generated instantly evaporated.
Someone just loses a bicep out of nowhere, like.
So. Aegon, how do you direct this horrifying font of power?
Joshua, may I direct Magus, Eddington, Amarantel of the second house of Reindal in a specific action to help our kingdom?
Sure, you can direct Magus, Eddie.
Pull a card.
Which one of us?
You're the one who has to pull the magic.
You made a declarative. Oh! Magus, I'm gonna let you decide what that means. Aegon, you were given permission.
Okay, shit. Oh, damn it. A 2 is bad.
Yes.
Which you don't have to figure it out now. We can figure out what happens after Aegon directs you.
Thank you.
Okay, Aegon.
King.
I give you permission. You may direct me in any way you choose, but I must warn you. The last person who tried to direct me, who was not Joshua, ended up becoming inside out when I climbed out of their skin.
I love
think
that
as a-
both times it was a 2.
It was as bad as
Yes.
it could possibly be.
Yes. I also appreciate you describing that so that my lack of visuals could then visualize it as a blind man. Like, oh, I was not aware of how Leland died, but if that's how he died, that's now
Right.
incredibly gruesome.
You're
Oh my.
welcome.
And now I'm talking to this thing. Huh? And I thank you for your service to his province. Oh, that. Did y'all catch this
Should
reference,
burn.
actually?
Yes.
Did y'all catch this reference to Leland? I know Moose did.
Oh no,
don't
I
think
didn't.
did.
I guess I missed it.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
service was province.
And I
then
thank
he
you
That'll
for your
died.
burn.
service.
Oh, that's real good.
Oh.
Yeah. Here.
Fine.
King.
I give you permission. You may
Joshua.
direct me in any way you choose, but I must warn you. The last person who tried to direct me, who was not Joshua, ended up becoming inside out when I climbed out of their skin.
And I thank you for your service to his province.
That's good. Is that burn 4?
Yeah, I
be.
think so.
Yeah, because that's a pretty good one.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm dead. And you're
The
still shitting
release
on
of
me.
his estate. I dance on your corpse. Should do well for his people. I would ask you, Magus, Eddington, Amarantel, the second house of Reindal. Do you like killing people?
I am commanded to do.
Not to cut your part, but I am trying to save us a little bit of time here.
Oh, yeah, you're good. My flabby body of wonderful
Wait.
to the main objective, which is, of course, the heart and the mind and the soul and the flabby body of wonderful King Joshua. Right? I have not thought about my emotions. I haven't even thought of doing anything of my own accord.
I don't want this monologue to be clipped.
Well, it's
Have
great.
a command to make. I will ask
It is.
you one more time.
That's why
Make
he's
your
saying he wants it
command.
clipped.
Okay, sorry. I thought you meant cut. My bad. Brain.
No, clipped. Yeah. Yeah,
Brain-
you're good.
Brain
I
dump.
don't want to sit here and have a conversation.
I'm gonna interject something and just say,
Yes.
oh, so the king's name is Joshua too? Well, my name is also Joshua.
I had to think about this one.
Yes, and I want the now dead dial-up sound to be placed right on top of your head for this one.
Yes.
The sequel? Do I make the
That-
sequel?
Doesn't change anything, so I'm not going to ask for a poll. Because that's just a declarative statement.
We all held our breath there for a second.
Yeah, no, I was looking for it. I'm like, with what we've done, with the system we've created, I have to very deeply analyze what's being said.
This is the Monkey's Paw episode. That's all this is. Like,
Yeah, no, which is not what I was intending, by the way. But here the fuck we are. That's 3 DMs in a tail.
Joker on a skeleton waltz that's what happens.
Yeah.
Magus,
Aegon,
Eddington, Amarantel, the second house of Reindal. Defend King Joshua's kingdom and squash the rebellion.
Your wish is my command. And then suddenly, on both sides of this fight, everybody on the front lines, everyone who is planning, anyone with the thought of war in their minds on either end, falls into dust and
And that was
evaporates.
the damning
people in our
statement.
kingdoms who were
That was the damning statement. I love that one, Aaron, you handed off the final act pretty much of the story to a player, and that Jolly as a first timer on the show and pretty much just like took and like ran it. ran it
I
well.
I
want
was
the camera
so fucking nervous. Oh my god. I was like, okay, well, you turned me into the coolest character in the thing, and I'm a goofball idiot. And now I also have to, on a 2, fuck up this guy's wish. And I
Jolly.
was so scared.
Jolly, look me in the eyes right now. Game
trying to-
recognizes game, homie. Game
Oh, okay.
recognizes game.
Okay. That was moist. That was sopping. Okay.
Yeah, I gave you a little.
I was also gonna say, I was glad that you didn't just pull the punch and you ended with basically everybody dead.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not a pussy.
This I actually now have to check, Aaron Bryant. What you definitely have the highest body count of a DM in the entire history of 3DMs and Tail between grilled cheese and this one.
You're damn right I do.
He's genocidal against his players. Well done, sir.
I was raised very specifically.
Wanting to enlist, they are gone. Anyone who is willing to fight is gone.
Magus Eddington, as you do this, Aegon crumbles to dust. And you look at Lord Joshua as particulates float gently away. His mind was just clear enough to be thinking about war. What are your final words as you both turn to dust?
This is
Did I make
What?
Magus Eddington Amarantel, the second house of Reindal. I don't feel so good.
Feels so good.
Very good. Very good reference. That's Josh. That was Joshua's final words, right?
Yep.
Magus, what do you got to say for yourself?
Joshua, everything I did for you. And I hope that whatever plane of existence we do or don't end up on, I hope our dust can intertwine again in the great infinite. I love you, Joshua. May we exist forever in perpetuity.
And the dust carries you away. The camera pans over the kingdom of Walay, as it is mostly safe now, but hundreds of thousands have died. Just turned to dust. No one understands what happened to the kings or the Council of Sages. In the corner of the council chamber, the servant goes, "What the fuck?"
Perfect button. Perfect fucking button right there.
Oh gosh. Oh God, I love doing this. God, I love this show.
Amazing.
Alrighty, and here's the funny part. We're at 2.5 hours deep in a 1.5 hour recording. So there is a 2x rule to these episodes. Alrighty. I was very happy with this episode, obviously, for just what we pulled together, performances, and very happy we could get the commentary together to get everyone back together. So, a little bit of time. I did want to get just broad stroke experience from Will and from Moose for just experience this as pure audience production side members when this was being recorded.
Well, like I will say last time, I was laughing the entire time when we were recording. But then that last moment, I'll be honest, maybe it's, my soft feminine heart, but that Beautiful. Beautiful last words there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, once I had kids, I could string words together like that. I kind of figured out how to do it. It's a thing that just happens chemically in your brain.
Fantastic.
You get a little bit of it when you get married, but then like after that, you get a lot more once you get the kids.
Fantastic. Will, are your tech issues still taking you, or do you have any comments to share?
Oh yeah, I thought it was really good, guys.
I think he's gonna love that. I think he's gonna love that. Alrighty. Well, before we get out of here, any final other comments? We could start with
I
Aaron.
wanna do a round of roses here. Solomon,
Yeah.
you were a fantastic straight man. Straightest I've ever seen. As a queer, it disgusts me, but we all need it every once in a while. Colton, almost no plan, ended up being the most important character. And Jolly, I am invested in your success as a human being now because we shared the role of a lifetime together. You have the most beautiful hair other than myself at this table. And you make lots of funny haha. And I am glad that we got to meet.
Thank you.
Y'all gonna make me cry again.
That's really, really sweet.
Well, he also has a child, so that explains the eloquence.
You get it. It comes through. Yeah, no, I think the only thing that I have to say, aside from just everybody doing such a good job, because I got to say, when I was sitting there and I was like, oh, one character is like kind of an older guy, and the second guy I think is also like an ancient aged man who also has no idea what's happening. I was terrified. I was like, this has the potential to be very bad, but it was excellent. It was so good. Everybody did their parts perfectly and pulled it together. I think my main worry now is that just my run on this episode was beginner's luck, and the next episode that I'm in is going to really be bad, and I'm going to fuck it up.
Absolutely not.
I'm telling you right now, as someone who's been doing this for over 20 years, shut the fuck up. You were beautiful.
I need more people who've been doing things for 20 years to say that to me.
I didn't message you just because I thought you would be lucky. I knew that there was something in you.
You've got the makings of greatness in you, Jimbo.
And boy, did you shine for all of us to watch as we turn into dust. Magic. Colton, did you give your thoughts yet, or? Go ahead. Yeah.
I have not, but yeah, this was a lot of fun, and going back and looking at it, I got to see a lot of the details that I missed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's about all the thoughts I have right now.
Fantastic.
He's still in character.
Aaron's not the only one running tired.
That's fair. I
was working until like 4:00 this morning, so.
Oof.
Dang.
Yeah, well, we're going to get out of here real soon. I just want to point out again how this was a wonderful story that just stayed in one room the whole time, which just made it such a character-driven story that it was just fantastic. And we did, like most of these 3DMs and a lot of things kind of come together, and everyone here is patently funny. Like, that's very clear. It's where, right after we got off the recording this the other week, one, Moose was just like, no, this is episode 1. I'm like, you're right. And
Absolutely.
2, I went, I forget who suggested it actually, but it's like, oh no, this is this is the commentary one. This has to be the next commentary one we do. And that's why I was driving so hard at it. So that group chat can now die. But like, this exactly is why doing these commentary episodes over very good cadres are like the infinite content machine continues. So, alrighty. With that, I have been Aaron Church Solomon, your host, and just regular old man in this story. And yeah, we're gonna have more episodes coming. And let me pass it off to Aaron Bryant for last minute plugs, everyone.
Hello, my name is Aaron Justin Bryant, aka Gedwin. I work with Critical Kit, and I was the GM for this episode. Don't forget to look out for Death Valley coming to Backer Kit. By the time this comes out, it probably is already in Backer Kit. Go back it. We probably have late pledges. If not, just send me money because I'm worth it and I deserve it. And I'm pretty.
And Colton, go ahead.
Colton, otherwise known as the Warbeard DM, go to thewarbearddm.com to find my socials and all of my campaigns that I've written.
And Jolly.
JollySaintClick, also known as Nicholas Donahue. You can just search for JollySaintClick on the socials. If you like watching Magic the Gathering content, I'm part of a commander show called Generic Commander, where 4 white guys play card games with each other. So it's everything you could ever want or have already seen. But again, yeah.
This plug smells like Miracle Whip. I want you to know that.
It's a safety food for autistic people.
Okay. Alrighty. I think that's it. I got nothing else here. Thank you all. Will, Erica, thank you for contributing as well. Erica, go ahead and plug your stuff in. Will, we know you're super introvert and your mic's dead. Here,
I'm Rick DeMoose everywhere. Like literally everywhere. I do consulting and I do other cool stuff. That's pretty much it.
Yes. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Drive safe, everyone.
Bye.
Imagine opening a door that you've opened 1,000 times and finding something else on the other side. Your body is your character sheet. Your abilities are real, and every monster you face reminds you were never ready for this. I'm the Warbeard DM. In Not Ready for This World, you'll train, awaken, and survive using nothing but your actual skills and the items you fight to claim. Find a way home before the world finds a way to break you.